Flat cap pastor dashing through pages. Chronicles, Gospels, prophets, sages. Leviticus, laws to Paul's fine phrases. Turning them corners, no spiritual mazes. Genesis to Revelation, so divine. Flip them scripts, endless grace you'll find. Songs singing sweet, unbroken lines. Hitting that rhythm, wordplay refined. Anybody in here blessed? Anybody in here blessed? Bible in 1 year, we don't rest. Anybody in here blessed? Wake up early, the dawn's light shimmers. Spiritual breakfast, soul food dinners. Isaiah's vision, Ezekiel's figures. Walk through the fire, no one limbers. Kings and judges, prophets profound. Plowing the word, no mythical ground. Verse after verse, wisdom's bound. Heavenly soundtrack, soul serving sound. Anybody in here blessed? Anybody in here blessed? Bible in 1 year, we don't rest. Anybody in here blessed? No shortcuts, all divine routes. Listen to the whispers, no room for doubt. Parables drop stronger than gold faucets. Souls hydrated from divine prophets. Study the book, change perspectives. Carefully crafted, not too subjective. A year to reflect, learning perfect. Patterns of grace that time can't deflect. Old Testament drops deep and so real. Kings and warriors, covenant seals. Split that Red Sea, divine reveal. Commandments written, not made of steel. Bethlehem birth to cross on the hill. Unfolding the never blessings, pastor with skill. Scripture flip, every verse fulfilled.
Through the word, every verse, every chapter, nothing unheard. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Yo, online sermons, holy vibes delivered. Spreading light, got the sinners reconsidered. Psalm to psalm, man's like a holy DJ. Flipping through scripture, repping the Yahweh. Your emotes in the chat, praising the message. Flat cap on point, teaching eternal lessons. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Digital pulpit, preaching like a pro. Followers grow as the faith overflow. Keyboard clicks, holy words they stick. Raining blessings down with a slick rhyme trick. Virtual congregation, united in devotion. 1 year strong, a spiritual promotion. He's a life coach with divine instructions. Streaming holiness, no room for interruption. Flat cap changed the game, new pastoral fame. Virtual shepherd, he's embracing the mainframe. In the comments, affirmatives and amens. With each Goliath tackled, faith extend. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Yo, online sermons, holy vibes delivered. Spreading light, got the sinners reconsidered. Psalm to psalm, man's like a holy DJ. Flipping through scripture, repping the Yahweh. Your emotes in the chat, praising the message. Flat cap on point, teaching eternal lessons. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Digital pulpit, preaching like a pro. Followers grow as the faith overflow. Keyboard clicks, holy words they stick. Raining blessings down with a slick rhyme trick. Virtual congregation, united in devotion. 1 year strong, a spiritual promotion. He's a life coach with divine instructions. Streaming holiness, no room for interruption. Flat cap changed the game, new pastoral fame. Virtual shepherd, he's embracing the mainframe. In the comments, affirmatives and amens. With each Goliath tackled, faith extend. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. 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 Digital pulpit, preaching like a pro. Followers grow as the faith overflow. Keyboard clicks, holy words they stick. Raining blessings down with a slick rhyme trick.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Good to have you. Good to have you here. All right. Sound is good to me. Could always be better. If I get a better microphone, if I ever get around to it, I've been looking at it, getting headphones to stay on so that I can listen to the stuff going through to you that's not coming to me, except my own voice. I don't need to listen to my own voice. That just weirds me out. Hearing myself in a delay. Like if it was the exact timing, like, I got used to when, preaching, you hear yourself amplified, but it's not in earbuds. So earbuds weird me out hearing myself. So anyway, enough about me. How are you today, my fine friends? And those that missed me last week, a computer still in a work. You can see this is an old overlay. I need to rebuild out all the new ones and then save them this time. That would be a good thing. Export them, save them so I don't lose them. I mean, they were saved, but not exported and not an external file. So when the computer we'll do a backup for you, it chose what files, and there might be there somewhere, and I can't find them. So there we have it. So we'll be working on that. I need to get the TCD one up. That's a higher priority than updating this because that has nothing. So it might be this way for another week. Let's just say another week probably. But we do have a conference coming up. Let me see. I have not looked at that in a minute. Let me find it. My command should still be working. I think that's a command. There we go. Missionary.digital. Let's take a peek at that. So, go register, please, if you are at all interested. It is April 2nd, and the only way to attend is if you sign up. The only way to watch the videos afterwards is if you sign up. If you don't sign up, you will not get to see them. We're not going to post them on socials. This is it. You get exclusive access if you sign up, even if you can't make it. Like, you got to work. Hey, Subdue, welcome in. Like, Subdue, are you signed up? I'm just asking. Calling you out here, friend. Are you signed up for the Digital Missionary Conference? Because whether you're a streamer or whether you are just someone who hangs out in digital spaces, you should be checking this out. So if you're not signed up for the conference, please get signed up for the conference. You'll be able to watch stuff later. You'll miss all of the great conversations that'll happen in the breakout sessions. That will not be recorded. We want those to be all access, any question, no holes barred. And if we record it, well, people might be a little nervous about asking questions and then have someone take it out of context later. So if you can make it April 2nd, sign up. If you can't make it April 2nd, sign up. You can watch on the broadcast stage on your phone, on the computer, or you can go to the virtual stage and watch it in spatial. And I'm trying to get that figured out. I'm supposed to be the host over in the VR section. So they'll have keynotes, breakout sessions, virtual reality experience. I haven't looked at the website lately, so I'm looking through. We need new wineskins. I love that title. It's such a good title, Jeff. I don't know who gave that to you or if you got that yourself. I'll have to ask him that. David Nelms. And then we'll have breakout session 1. And then we'll have El Michelle. It's going to be on the VR stage. And then in Alter Live and VR stage is going to be Jay Cranda. You will be out on the field literally with Samaritan's Purse at that date and time doing disaster relief. Oh, cool. Well, sign up anyway. You can watch these later. Matt Nirma, Pastor Dominic. I need to get connected with him. He'll be on the VR stage. Oh, look at that. There'll be me preaching it to the metaverse. That'll be what I'm talking about. Digital Missionary Field is ready. Are we? Yes, absolutely. I believe he is. Yeah, he's with the Jesus film. That's what it was. Paris Plays. Hey, welcome in, Paris. Hey, I'm just talking about Digital Missionary Conference. So please check it out, friend. It's totally free. It's missionary.digital. It's April 2nd, and I'm just going through the list of some of the people and the topics. So Dr. John Harris, good friend of mine, lead pastor of Hearts Like His, Josh Packard, Jasmine, Engaging Web 3.0. Yeah, it's so awesome to catch you. I know you are usually on at times. I don't get to catch you. It is listed here. Okay. So I just talked with them. Holy Aces, if you don't know. So if you know the Blue Angels, the Holy Aces are a virtual version to do the same things that the Blue Angels do. And they have a connection with the Blue Angels. But we'll be doing a show at the end, so you can do a VR hangout after we're done for the day. You can go check out what they do. We'll do a video, and then if you want to go hang out more, you can do that. So here are a bunch of these speakers. This is not even listing all the breakout sessions. The breakout sessions used to be listed here. No, it's not letting me click it. Well, apparently they just took the breakdown sessions out because there's too many of them. There are literally too many of them. So here it is. Register now. Okay. So in order to view later, you have to sign up. If you don't sign up, we're not posting the content for people to have it later. We want to be connected with the people who come to the conference and who view the content. We're not just creating content for content's sake. We are bringing in people doing things in digital spaces who are missionaries, who are content creators, who are in that space, being missionaries, whatever label you want to put on it, what you're doing, pastor, streamer, whatever. But we want to engage you. So we want you to sign up. We're not just going to put it over on YouTube and then let anybody see it. So if you're not there present, you will get to see the main stage. So you have to sign up, then you can access it later, even if you don't access it live. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, sign up. Everybody I know, please sign up. We're at, I wanted to say we were at 700 signups and 70 countries. I mean, I'm like super excited about that. So, yes, it's next week. I'll be hanging out in a meeting in an hour from now, getting an update on it. And apologize next week if my schedule is haywire because of conference stuff. But next week is the conference. We got a 1 week countdown. We're pushing to try to get 1,000 people signed up. So please share with anyone else. By the way, Paris, how have you been? I know, boy, it's been a couple years with the whole house thing, and I don't think I've got an update on you on how the house remodel was going. I know there was some good work that you were progressing on the last time I saw, but that's been maybe 18 months. And maybe you moved by now. Who knows? I know how that goes. We're glad to catch you, friend. Okay. So that's that. Here's where we are in our Bible plan for the year. And it's Wisdom Wednesday. So we're going to go over to Psalm 35. Check that out. And then time permitting, we'll go to Psalm 69. And then if time permitting, we'll go further. But we got an hour. We'll see what we can get done. Okay, Psalm 35. Let me do this first. Make that larger. You're blessed and highly favored. Yes, you sold the house and you moved to a new one. Praise God. I wondered if that was going to happen, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but yes, praise God. That's fantastic. I'm glad that you were able to do that. Because the mess you were in and under, I'm glad God has pulled you out from under that. All right. Psalm 35 by David. O Lord, fight those who fight with me. Attack those who attack me. Grab your small shield and large shield and rise up to help. That's interesting. Oh, exactly. Nothing is wasted. No. I've gone through some, I would call, horrible circumstances and situations, and you're right. Nothing is wasted. Not that God sends you into those horrible situations, but like Joseph said, someone else, his brothers, meant it for evil, and God meant it for good. Not that God caused it, but that God redeemed the circumstance of the situation, and out of the awful things that people did to him, he was able to turn that for good to others. So, yeah. Okay. 2 different types of shields are mentioned here. See also Ezekiel. Many modern render the first term here, small shield, as buckler and shield. The order is often reversed in the translation, apparently, for stylistic reasons, shield and buckler. The English term buckler refers to a small, round shield held on the arm to protect the upper body. Is unfamiliar to many modern readers, so the term small shield was used to present the translation for clarity. Well, saying small shield actually gave less clarity, and you saying that the buckler was on the upper part of the arm, I thought it was on the lower part of the arm, because, anyway. Turned it. My Redeemer lives, yes. Okay, so this is what is called, we'll see how this keeps going, but as I'm opening this up, this sounds like what we call an imprecatory psalm. O Lord, fight those who fight me, attack those who attack me, grab your shield and buckler, and rise up to help me. Okay, so what an imprecatory psalm is I want everything that they are doing to me done to them. I want your vengeance on them. And a lot of the church shies away from this, saying the New Testament, when Jesus says, bless those who curse you, bless and do not curse, pray for those who persecute you, that there is somehow this, we can't do this. We can't pray imprecatory psalms. But I think we missed the point. An imprecatory psalm is to get out the emotions and feelings that I honestly am feeling, not to deny them, at all, but to hand them over to God so that I don't take vengeance. I give them over to God. I may have to pray this several times before I can turn and now pray blessings on the person. But I first have to be honest and say, that person over there is doing this to me. God, can you handle this? Of course, the answer is yes, God can handle it. God, will you take care of this? Of course, God will take care of it. Will you avenge them immediately right now, if not sooner? Okay, now maybe God has a deeper plan, and we need to wait and be patient. But we give it all to God in our prayer so that those emotions are not binding me up in my everyday life, and I can then begin to pray blessings over the person who is coming to attack me. It's a new added thing I think you add after you get out all of the truth. Because I think all this is truth. Like, it sucks. It's horrible. Can you do something? It's being honest with God, and God can handle it. Okay, so let's keep going. So we've got, first, bring the shields to help me. So it's defense of me. That's first, defending of me. Use your spear and lance against those who chase me. So first protection, and now, protection, and then taking action against. Assure me with these words, I am your deliverer. Okay, what do we have here in the footnote? Say to me, say to my soul. Okay, I know the sentiment is I need assurance, but say to me, say to my soul. Like, oh, that feels so much deeper. I mean, sometimes the the English they want to go with for clarity to convey the meaning sometimes lacks the poetry of Psalms. I mean, like, I'm fine with other places that they would choose that language, but we're in Psalms here, okay? We're in Psalms. It's supposed to be poetry. Assure me with these words is not poetic. Say to my soul is poetic, okay? So, if you don't know, no matter what translation I read, I will not criticize. I will critique and say, here's the nuance you lost with the choice you made. But they have to make choices, and I understand why they make them. So only in saying that is to wrestle with the text. That's the point. We should wrestle with the text. No matter what it says, we should wrestle with what is the nuance, what is the meaning, what is the context, what is the style. All of those things help us. So, may those who seek my life be embarrassed and humiliated. Okay, what is the difference between being embarrassed and humiliated? I mean, other than being synonyms, I want to go look at the Hebrew here. Okay, so let's go over to Psalm 35. Ba-dum-bum-bum. What was it? Verse 4. Let them be confounded and put to shame. Confounded. I'm not sure if that's the one. And put to shame. Turn back and be ashamed. Okay. Brought to confusion that devise my hurt. Ooh. That devise my hurt is Ra. Remember we had Ra? Ra is bad. Ra is evil. So here it's my hurt. So it's Ra-im. Is that Ra-im? I'm trying to think if that's Ra-im. I'm going to go look it up. Oh, they didn't have the ending on it, so it's not going to tell me if I was right in my reading there. Okay. It's still bad, evil. But that's just an aside. We don't need that. Let's go here. Boos.
Strong's H, 954. Boosh.
Okay, so being put to shame, having shame upon you. They were naked and they were not ashamed. So, the state of which they are in the garden when they become naked is they are covered with shame. Their nakedness is exposed. So, being ashamed is what happens when you are exposed. Kalam.
Strong's H, 3637. Kalam.
Kalam. Sounds like Balaam a little bit. So to insult, to shame, to humiliate, to blush. Yeah, so that does really have the embarrassment part. Okay. So, okay. I don't know if I'm getting this right or not, but embarrassment would be in the moment more, and shame would be that you would carry it with you. Yeah. Here, spit in her face so that she may be ashamed 7 days and shut out from the camp. They would shame them. So they're using this in shame both ways. Supersonic, saved by grace, catch him! So, those who seek my life, may they be embarrassed and humiliated. I like the shamed part. Embarrassed and shamed. But here they went with a shame down here. May those who plan harm to me be turned back and ashamed. May they be like wind-driven chaff as the angel of the Lord attacks them. Okay, what do we have here? See mention of angel in Psalm 34. Okay, let's see what verse 5 actually has. The Malak.
Strong's H 4397. Malach.
Okay. Messenger or representative. Okay, we think angel, angelic being, that's fine. This could just be messenger is what it literally means, but it could be divine being. There are some who are like, well, angel, we get misled by the images that we have about it, but I think we do get it's a spiritual being. May the path be dark and slippery. Okay, so what do you want on a path? You want a smooth path, you want a straight path, you want a steady path, and you want it to be lit so that you can see. So he's praying for all the opposite things that they don't want. As the angel of the Lord chases them. I did not harm them, but they hid a net to catch me and dug a pit to trap me. Let destruction take them by surprise. So he is simply praying, proclaiming that what his desire is for them to have done to them as was done to him. That's it. That's all this is. Let the net they hid catch them. Let them fall into destruction. Then I will rejoice in the Lord and be happy because of his deliverance. Then my soul will rejoice. See, if we had used the word soul earlier, say to my soul, comfort my soul. Now my soul will rejoice. With all my strength I will say, O Lord, who can compare to you? You rescue the oppressed from those who try to overpower them, the oppressed and the needy from those who try to rob them. This is a good statement to say. This is what I'm going to say when this happens. I've already got it. I got my speech prepared. Like, think about like people that win awards and they come out with their prepared speech. Do you ever think about the poor person that wrote their speech but didn't win the award? What do they do with that speech? Do they save it for next time? Do they actually share it with the people that they were wanting to thank? I just could, like, do they ever deliver that speech? I don't know. But here he's delivering the speech in advance of God doing it. They repay me evil for the good I have done. I am overwhelmed with sorrow. I'm going to guess this is something about my soul is overwhelmed. Yes. There is bereavement to my soul. Yep. So you can start to pick these out when you see they do it one place that, oh, this could be a reference to my soul in another place. When they were sick, I wore sackcloth and refrained from eating food. If I am lying, may my prayers go unanswered. So, like, look at this. Like, hey, God, you know what I did? You know what I did? I did for them what I wanted to be done for me. I put sackcloth and ashes on when they were sick. I prayed on their behalf. This is like, fasting is also practiced for mourners. Okay, they're just talking about that, which I already know. Excuse me. I mourned for them as I would a friend or my brother. I bowed down in sorrow as if, as if I were mourning for my mother. So the extent of which he is in mourning and prayer for this person who is now an enemy is, look, I treat them. I'm not, see again, here we have look at this, like, this is actually a really, really good example of he already has been praying for blessing upon them. And now, because of the given circumstance, he's praying an imprecatory psalm. He is asking God to vindicate him, to bring vengeance. He's not going to take it on himself. But he's reminding God, look, what I have done, I have prayed on their behalf. I have prayed for them. I even went so far as to be in mourning in sackcloth and ashes. And it wasn't fake mourning. It was as if I was mourning for my own mother. I was so grieved by this. Like, I'm sorry. This is I think, going to be my new psalm for when people want to learn how to pray for those that persecute you. I think this is a beautiful example. But when I stumbled, they rejoiced and gathered together. They gathered together to ambush me. They tore at me without stopping to rest. When I tripped, they taunted me restlessly and tried to bite me. Okay, what do we have there? Gnashing at me with their teeth. The infinitive absolute adds a complementary action. They gnashed their teeth as they taunted. Okay, see, and you're making it now, instead of a poetic language, about them yapping their gums at me. That's how I would see this. They were raving, spitting. Yeah, this is Psalm 35, Papstio. Psalm 35. They're gnashing their teeth, okay? Gnashing their teeth is not literally trying to bite you, okay? Like, when you're thrown into outer darkness where there will be a weeping and gnashing of teeth, okay? The gnashing of teeth there isn't people biting. It's your mouth and your gums are flapping. You're not shutting up. You got wailing and gnashing of teeth. Like, you're constantly, like, running your mouth. Okay, they are taunting me relentlessly, and they're gnashing their teeth. They're raving with anger and vitriol here. The gnashing of teeth is that bitter angry that's coming out. But trying to bite me weakens that. I'm sorry. Gnashing of teeth is a stronger motif. What do we have in the previous one? As profane ones of mockers of food, which is difficult to translate, assumes that, okay. So this one, the taunting me relentlessly, was mockers of food. Okay, I'm not going to dive down that one. But they taunt relentlessly. Oh, Lord, how long are you going to watch this? Like, as if God is just sitting there like, ooh, let's see what happens. I know this has got paintbrushes. I got to pull it out. Ooh. Oh, look what they're doing now. Oh, my goodness. Look what's happening to David. Oh, look at what they just mocked him. Oh, yeah, just sit back and watch, and this is a good show. Really? Really, David? That's what you see, God? But it's the perspective of, you're either ignoring me or you're watching this. Like, and I know you're not ignoring because you know all things. So how long are you going to watch? Instead of taking the accusation is really, why aren't you acting? That's really it. Rescue me from their destructive acts. Guard my life from the young lions. So they actually have strength and power. Excuse me. Then I will give you thanks in the great assembly. I will praise you before a large crowd of people. Okay, what do we have? The great assembly is also mentioned in Psalm 22:25. Among numerous people. Okay, not sure exactly. Man, Mama's Farm. Welcome in, friend. How are you doing today? Are you still planning on are you still doing the broadcast of the workouts? I know you were doing that, as well as I was, and I think P. Tony also. Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. Doing really good. Just trying to get computer all back up and running and just getting ready for when it's nice outside, which isn't yet. When you are able to get a stream happening by then, I do it on stream. Okay. Yeah, and today's my day where I go from here, I go to a meeting, and then I go to the workout. So Not able to stream it today. It's almost nice out most days here. Yeah. We had snow the last 2 days and then rain. I don't know the temps, but by the weekend I think it's supposed to be nice. Do not let those who are my enemies for no reason gloat over me. It's just cold? Yeah. With a lie is used here as adverbial, falsely, wrongly. Rejoice over me. Okay. Okay, I can see the going with gloating there. The negative, they're rejoicing over me. They're gloating. Okay. That's just a weird lie to no reason. Okay. Don't let my enemies for no reason gloat over me. So you want your enemies to have a reason? Do not let those who hate me without cause carry out their wicked schemes. Okay, so they need to have a reason. Do not let those who hate me without cause pinch, i.e. wink, an eye. Okay. The negative participle is used in the second line by ellipsis. The preceding line, the book of Proverbs, wink and eye is associated with deceit and trickery. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Say no more, say no more. Ain't a nod as good as a wink to a blind bat? I bet you don't know that phrase. Ain't a nod as good as a wink to a blind bat? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Say no more, say no more. Okay, Roach. Morning, fam. Welcome in. Good to see you. For they do not try to make peace with others, but plan ways to deceive those who live peacefully in the land. So, yeah, I changed your name if it threw you off. I was just like, oh yeah, you changed your name. But then I was like, you still had OK and Roach in the name, so it was easy to figure out. Oh, Disco Bear, got the reference. I love the emote. Love that emote, by the way. Go away, or I shall taunt you a second time. Yummy mockers, imposters. Yeah, so they're not looking for peace. Like they're just troublemakers. That'd be another way of saying this. They're troublemakers. They are ready to devour me. They say, icky, 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 whoop-a-tang. Oh, sorry. Wrong. I'm just trying to make you continue to laugh. They say, nee. Oh, what sad times these are where passers-by will say nee at old women. Like, you know, you get the taunting now, right? Now we've got this is what they're doing to me. They're making fun of me. They're taunting me relentlessly. Can you handle this, please? How long do I have to put up with this? Okay. They are ready to devour me. They say, aha! Aha! We've got you! Okay, what's the footnote on that? RIC. Apparently this is an idiom meaning to look in triumph or gloat over. Okay. RIC. So, like, you got caught kind of a thing, maybe. Look in triumph or gloat over. But you took notice, Lord. Okay. You take notice. Sorry, I read that as took, and I'm like, wait. You see, O Lord, there is a deliberate play on words. Yes, RIC and UC. Yes. And when you take out the See, this is one of my biggest things with words. When you're trying to convey meaning, you take it from what is going to be repetition in the Hebrew that you're going to hear with your ears, the word see and the word see, and you're going to make a connection between the two. But when you say, we've got you, and you took notice, it's not there. I don't see the connection between the two verses there. Lord, do not be silent. O Lord, do not refrain far away from me. Remain. Do not remain far away from me. So they aren't being silent, but God, you are being silent. They think they see, you actually see. So you see the play that he's doing with the position of those he is against him and the position that God is. Rouse yourself, wake up, and vindicate me. Though he is confident in the Lord, is aware of his situation, the psalmist compares the Lord's inactivity to sleep and urges him to wake up. Vindicate me is for my justice. Okay. Hey, Lucis, welcome in. My God and Lord, defend my just cause. Okay. Didn't need to put just in there. I mean, the assumption is already that his cause is just, so it's just defending his cause. Ooh, a glass of cranberries. Vindicate me by your justice, O Lord my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them say to themselves, aha, we have what we wanted. Do not let them say, we have devoured him. Our desire. Ooh, see now, we have what we wanted. Yes, I understand. But if you use the word desire, my brain makes a connection all the way back to Cain, whose sin was crouching at the door, whose desire was for him, and desire is portrayed as not a good thing. Okay? When you see the word desire, it has a connotation along with it of being nefarious. Like, I want something you have, so I will take what you have. That's what desire is. It is a wrong, false assumption that you are lacking something, and you go and you take it. So desire is totally connected with evil, ra, bad intent, bad actions, even sin. So, how are you going to stop them from saying this? By stopping their actions. That's how you stop them. May those who rejoice in my troubles be totally embarrassed and ashamed. Yeah, those who are rejoice over my troubles. Okay, so this is just a word order change. May those who arrogantly taunt me be covered with shame and humiliation. Oh, I like the clothed with. Okay. It's the garment that you have to wear. It's like, so they were naked and not ashamed, and they got clothed with fig leaves. If you're going to be clothed with shame and humiliation, how do you take off the shame and humiliation? I like it. It's their outfit that they wear. They wear shame and humiliation. May those who decide, like, okay, we don't do this anymore, but think about a dunce cap, okay? Yes, exactly, mod love. If you don't know, I mean, I only know this from cartoons, okay? So I never experienced it. But when you are acting unintelligently in the classroom, they would put this cone on your head, and it was a dunce cap, and you would go sit in the corner because you weren't being smart. Well, that was meant to shame and humiliate you so that you would study and do your homework, and you would, pour yourself into learning. To be a dunce was to be shamed and humiliated. We've taken that whole concept out of our education system, really, with the shame and embarrassing people into not wanting shame and humiliation and wanting to strive for goodness. No. Shame and humiliation is against self-esteem, and it's degrading. I'm not picking on that. I'm just saying this would be the logic behind it. I'm not advocating we bring back a dunce cap. But on the other hand, I don't want everybody to have the same grade. You know, you need to earn and work at being at the top of things. Okay. So we again I want everyone to know that those who were against me had their things destroyed, and they've come to no end, and so they are, you know, like, well, it's my brain just wants to go, well, isn't that special? You know, like they're nothing. And everybody knows it, and gets to, like, if you ever see someone in a movie who's the bully and then they get put in their place, that's what we're looking for. May those who desire my vindication shout for joy and rejoice. Okay, so those who are on my side need a reason to shout and praise. May they continually say, may the Lord be praised, for he wants his servants to be secure. Then I will tell others about your justice and praise you all day long. So why is the psalmist declaring these things? Because of his confidence in who God is, because of the circumstance that he finds himself in, and because of the outcome he wants to do. So he is already praising God because he knows who God is. He is praying for the circumstances to change, and then in the circumstance change, he is going to again praise God. And all day long. And I want all those who are on my side cheering for me to know that you delivered me, and I will let them know you delivered me, and they too can sing your praises. So again, going back to this is an imprecatory psalm. But in the middle of it, he identifies that he clearly was praying over his enemies, praying blessing upon them, mourning in sackcloth and ashes for them, while at the same time now declaring that God, I need out of this, I need a solution, I need you to act, I want vindication. Really, it's a cry for, I need this to stop. Like, they just need to end this. I want them to feel all the shame and embarrassment that they deserve. But I'm handing it all over to you. I will take no action myself. So yes, I do think we can pray imprecatory psalms, even in light of Jesus saying, pray for your enemies and those that persecute you. Bless and do not curse. I think this is a way of blessing them. It was hidden there in the middle of it. It was the best he could do in the middle of what's happening currently. Okay. Bum. So we got Psalm 35 done. Let's move over to Psalm 69. For the music director, according to the tune of the Lilies. How many know the tune of the Lilies? Tune of the Lilies, ripping in the house. No, that's probably not it. That'd be pretty cool, though, wouldn't it? According to the Lilies, see the superscript on Psalm 45. Maybe tune of the Lilies has a little bit more bass to it. Nah, tune of the Lilies seems probably the higher pitch one. More joy in the Lilies, I think. Okay. By David. I think this also might have, could be for David. Sorry, I was just checking prayer requests there. Deliver me, O God, for the water has reached my neck. Oh, isn't that a beautiful... Hit the voices. The word is nephesh here. Refers to the psalmist's throat or neck. The psalmist compares to a helpless drowning man. Thanks for the look, Papstio. Okay. Let's go look that up. Psalm 69. Yeah, unto my soul. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. But we had this conversation, or we run into it occasionally. Nephesh.
Strong's H 5315. Nephesh. Nephesh.
The soul, the self, the life, the creature, the person, the appetite, the mind, the living being, the desire, the emotion, the passion. Also of animals. I think animals also have a nephesh. I think this is the one that they do. Where's the first usage? Yeah. Abundantly the moving creatures that hath life. Nephesh. So the water has reached my neck. The water is taking my life. Let me look at what we had over here. Actually, what do we have? The waters are come in unto my soul. Okay. Ooh, 1900! If that were accurate, that'd be something to celebrate. It's probably double that, which means we're probably really approaching 4,000 instead of 2,000. I don't always do it when I don't have mods here, and sometimes I go look up multiple words and we only hit it on there once, and then there were all the words I looked up before I started the counter. But 1900 is pretty fun. I wonder how high I can get the counter to actually go. Okay, again, this translation is trying to convey meaning, and they're leaving poetry out of it. They're leaving poetry out of it. My soul is drowning. The waters are engulfing my soul. That's how I would have translated this. The waters are engulfing my soul. That's nice poetic language, I would say. Okay. I sink into the deep mire where there is no solid ground. I am in deep water and the current overpowers me. Okay. This sounds a whole lot like Jonas going into the deep. The psalmist knows the experience of feeling like you are drowning. I am exhausted from shouting for help. My throat is sore. My eyes grow tired from looking for my God. Ooh, raw, burned, inflamed. Ooh. My eyes fail from wanting for God. Yeah. That's one of those old phrases I run into. You have been judged and you have been found wanting. What in the world does that mean? So, you are wanting. You have no defense. You are wanting. You have no reason. Like, you are in the wrong. You are lacking something. You are wanting. I mean, we don't use that phrase anymore. But I love that when I run across that in like old movies and westerns and stuff. You've been judged and found wanting. So he is wanting for God. He has been judged and found to not have God. He has been wanting. He is wanting a rescue, and it will not come. This is an interesting thought, though. I see this every once in a while in shows, and I think about when should I shout if I need rescuing? Should I shout immediately and continuously and wear my throat out? Or should I wait until there's a chance of somebody around that I hear around and then shout out for help? I mean, I'm always curious of like that. What would I do in a real situation? What would be beneficial? I'm out in the middle of the ocean there. Shouting ain't going to help much at all. There ain't no one there. So, but this goes to the desperation and the continuous action. Those who hate me without cause are more numerous than the hairs on my head. Those who want to destroy me, my enemies, for no reason, outnumber me. Okay, they outnumber you, we got that, but you already said they are more numerous than the hairs of your head. Like, that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, here the no reason with a lie. The noun sakar, lie, is used here falsely, wrongly. Astam can sometimes mean strong, but here it probably focuses on numerical superiority. Note the parallel. Well, yes, well, but it lacks the emphasis of the other one, the way that you translated it. So they are stronger than me. They're for those who want to destroy me, my enemies, for no reason, have strength in numbers. There, you could go that direction, if that's the part you want to bring out, because I think there's a strength part there. They have strength of numbers against me. They make me repay what I did not steal. Ooh! Ooh! The psalmist's enemies falsely accuse him and hold him accountable for alleged crimes he did not commit. That which I did not steal, then I restore, is used here to emphasize the verb that follows. Okay. Like, oh my goodness, how awful is that? That you get people claiming someone stole something and you have to repay what was stolen. Now remember, if we're using Levitical practice here, when you steal something, you usually have to pay back more than what you stole. So if they're claiming I stole their sheep, now not only am I having to give them a sheep which I didn't steal, I also have to give reparations on top of the thing they're claiming I stole, which I didn't steal. So they are stealing from me by using legal means to steal from me. Yeah, that is a good scam, if you can get away with it. It reminds me, of sometimes counter lawsuits, where the counter lawsuit it alleges stuff, and then one side or the other, those kinds of things, where, oh God, you are aware of my foolish sins. My guilt is not hidden from you. Okay, so we have this in the previous one too, where God, you're aware of the fact that I did good. Here, you're aware of my foolishness. Okay. I don't know why they needed to add sin in there to foolishness. Just because you're foolish doesn't mean that it's sinful. The psalmist is first to admit he's not perfect. But even so, he is innocent of the allegations which his enemies bring. God, who is aware of his foolishness and guilt, can testify to the truth of his claim. Okay. I don't think I need to play with that more. Let none who rely on you be disgraced because of me. O sovereign Lord of heaven's armies. If you don't know that phrase, this is their translation of Lord of Hosts, which you might be more familiar with. Let none who seek you be ashamed because of me, O God of Israel. I think that's a great prayer. Let none who seek you be ashamed because of me, O God of Israel. I mean, we could go, O God of Jacob. We could go, Jesus, whatever it is, whatever way you want to use the phrasing there. But just thinking of the other part of this, I don't want anyone to be ashamed who is seeking God because of me. Like, I don't want anybody to be ashamed of being a Christian, of following after Jesus, be ashamed because of me. I mean, I'm sure if I told you things, there would be reasons to be ashamed. Just like the psalmist is admitting. But I don't want that. I'm not desiring that. I'm not trying to put anyone or bring shame on anybody else. For I suffer humiliation for your sake, and I am thoroughly disgraced. So why am I enduring this? It's because of you. I would be willing to do this. My own brothers treat me like a stranger. They act as if, as if I were a foreigner. I am estranged to my brothers, and as a foreigner to the sons of my mother. Ooh, that's so poetic. They act. So they just took sons of my mother and turned it into they act like. Certainly zeal for your house consumes me. I endure the insults of those who insult you. So all of those who come against you, I endure those as well. So I know when insults are against me, you endure those.
Amongst enemies just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Max Delmas. Is that it? Max Delmas, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. House or temple, yeah, here represents by God himself. Zeal for you, zeal for your house, yeah. I weep and refrain from eating food, which causes others to insult me. I wear sackcloth, and they ridicule me. So, I see what people are doing and saying against you. I weep and I refrain from eating because of and they insult me for that. I put on sackcloth, and they ridicule me. So, I see things being done against you, God, and I weep and mourn, and I am sackcloth and ashes, crying out for repentance, and I'm getting ridiculed because I care about my God. Okay. Those who sit at the city gate gossip about me. Drunkards mock me in their songs. The mocking songs of the beer drinkers, of the drinkers of beer. Sorry, that's just funny. Psalm 69. I'm going to go look up gossip here. Okay. 12. Okay, so it's just literally speak against me, but they went with gossip. I like that. See, I like when they bring a nuance out there.
Psalms 78, Siach.
Ah, complain, ponder. It can even be singing, meditate. So this oh, okay. Talk about, to speak. I wonder what these would be. I wonder what these songs would be. Let's go. A shanty is what they would do, right? Right. He wears sackcloth and yeah. And ashes, crying because his God cannot save him. I don't know. It's easier to read to make a shanty than just make up the words. And plus, this is like he's saying they're mocking me. Oh, anyway. Oh, Lord, may you hear my prayer and be favorably disposed to me. Oh, God, because of your great loyal love, your hesed, answer me with your faithful deliverance. Okay, 13 is going to be hesed. Bumpity bumpity bump bump bum. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, bumpity bump bump bum 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 bum. Yep, boom. Now hear thy mercy. Thou shalt blow them to little bits in thine mercy, in thine hesed. Okay. But it's the great loyal love of God. Loving kindness. Loyal love. Answer me with your faithful deliverance. In the abundance of your loyal love, answer me in the faithfulness of your deliverance. Rescue me from the mud. Don't let me sink. Deliver me from those who hate me. From the deep water. Okay, we just had mud. Now is it deep water again? So you can mix metaphors, right? No problem. We're back to the deep water, the chaos, the overwhelming. My soul is in despair. Don't let the current overpower me. Don't let the deep swallow me. Don't let the pit devour me. This sounds like a chiasm. This sounds like the same language we started with at the beginning. The deep, the current, the power, the swallow, the devour, the overwhelmed, the pit. Could have a yeah. It's a sinking feeling. Exactly. Answer me, O Lord, for your loyal love is good, because of your great compassion towards me. Do not ignore your servant, for I am in trouble. Answer me right away. Come near me and redeem me, because my enemy rescues me. You know how I am insulted, humiliated, and disgraced. You can see all my enemies. Before you are all my enemies. Their insults are painful and make me lose heart. Break my heart. Heart is viewed as the organ of the psalmist's emotions. Yeah. The verbal form appears to be a call preterite from the otherwise unattested root nush, which some consider an alternate to anasht, be weak, be sick. Perhaps the form should be amended to a nifl, and I am sick, where it is used to describe David's sick child. Oh, this word for I am sick is here, so not that it's directly to the child. Okay, gotcha. Their insults are painful. Okay, yeah. I look for sympathy, but I receive none. For comforters, but I find none. They put bitter poison into my food and quench my thirst. They give me vinegar to drink. Yeah, so this is quoted by John with Jesus. They bitter gall in my drink. So they go so far as, and I don't know, let's see, does poison have to be a bitter plant and a poisonous plant? Okay. So they're not treating him good. Like, this is like personal. May their dining table become a trap before them. May I be a snare for the group of friends. Iocane powder. I know that you know that I would know that it was in front of you. But if I knew that I knew it was in front of you, then clearly you would know that I knew it was in front of you, so therefore it cannot clearly be in front of you. Are you finished? Not even remotely. I'm just getting started. Okay. We're getting all the quotes in today. All the silly references. May the snare that you snared me be the snare upon you. May their eyes be blinded. Make them shake violently. Pour out your judgment on them. May your raging anger overtake them. May their camp become desolate, their tents uninhabitable. For they harass the one whom they discipline. For you, the one whom you strike, they chasten. Interesting. They harass the one you just... Okay, I got it now. Yeah. They spread the news about the suffering of those whom you punish. Hold them accountable for their sins. The Monty Python undertones are off the scale here. Well, yeah, that was also Princess Bride there. Do not vindicate them. How much more do we have? I'm running out of time here. Okay, we got 36. May their names be deleted from the scrolls of the living. Do not let their names be listed with the godly. Ooh. Like this total imprecatory. Take and blot their names out of your books. Want them gone. They don't deserve it. They need to be gone. I am oppressed and suffering, O God. Deliver and protect me. I will sing praise to God's name. I will magnify him as I give him thanks. That will please the Lord more than a bull or an ox or a bull with horns and hooves. So, praising and giving God thanks, magnifying his names, is better than sacrifices. The oppressed look on, let them rejoice. You who seek God, may you be encouraged. For the Lord listens to the needy. He does not despise his captive people. Let the heavens and the earth praise him, along with the seas and everything that swims in them. For God will deliver Zion and rebuild the cities of Judah, and his people will again live in them and possess Zion. The descendants of his servants will inherit it, and those who are loyal to him will live in it. We just got a resounding crescendo. I will praise you, and let me just do that. So, it looked like there was a chiasm earlier. This is different, so there could have been a chiasm within it, but not a total chiasm of the whole thing. And we turn to praise at the end. So we go from calling upon God to do to our enemies what they deserve, but we don't take it into our own hands. DJ Courageous, welcome in. Glad to have you in here. We're just finishing up Psalm 69. We did Psalm 35 earlier, and now I will need to find somebody to raid out. So we got an ad coming in here. Let me show you the fish. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So got a nice sunrise coming in, but the cam is stuck. It only turns halfway, I should say a quarter of the way, so I can't turn it to watch the sunrise. But looks beautiful out there today. Okay, bum 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 bum. One Reason. We haven't rated One Reason in a while. Let's go over there. All right. I don't see an ad right now, so I think we're back, hopefully. If we're not, I'll wait, but let me send you off with a blessing. May God's seeking comfort find you. May his loving arms bind you. May his might protect you. May his wisdom direct you. May the joyous love of Jesus Christ be with you and all those you know, both now and forevermore. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for being here today, hanging out. Good conversations, good discussions, and I wish I could stay longer, but I have a meeting. Mel, welcome in. And, you know, I'm getting stuff working. Goal, I think today, tomorrow, is getting some of the TCD stuff back up, but I see ads coming in now. Oh, there it is.
Flat cap on his head, he's streaming live. Reading from the book, the word so alive. A prayer in his heart that lifts the soul. In the digital world where spirits roll. Hallelujah, from the screen we scream. Join the pastor in the holy dream, spreading love with every verse he reads, planting hope like precious